Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just wanna mourn and run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We're here to help you see the new you. Sitting in for Lloyd Luna, I am Dennis Calamba, the Mr. Delightful of Learning, and this is The Big Picture. And yes, again, this is The Big Picture with Lloyd Luna. So if ever you are a bit confused or probably you're surprised, why is Lloyd different looking tonight? Well, the answer is simple. I am just filling in for the great Lloyd Luna. He's doing some important stuff as of this time, but I'm more than happy to fill his big shoes. Although big shoes, how can I explain that if my shoe size is really size 11 and well, Lloyd's, I really don't know, but probably my shoe size is bigger than his. But then again, because he is well known in the field of speaking and now live streaming, those are really big shoes to fill. So as I check our live stream, of course, let me do a quick shout out to our very first live audience. Of course, Apple is there. She always watches The Big Picture. But let me do a quick shout out to Kriza, Natasha Celis. Hello, Kriza. So while we are waiting for some people to, go to FB Live, hit the new channel, click on the new channel, I would like to invite everybody, especially those who are going to watch or who will be watching in a few seconds, to please do share our live stream link. Of course, the new channel live streaming on FB, and you can also organize a watch party. Yes, let's have a watch party. You can also join our discussion by writing down your thoughts in the comment section down below on your smartphone or on your laptop or on your desktop. So let's see, okay? So Kristen needs somebody to be with, especially for our live audience. Well, we have a few now, but let's just keep it flowing and going so that after a while we may have more viewers and I can do more shout outs. Okay, of course, this is a very special treat, ladies and gentlemen. Please do watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/TNC now, so that, drum roll, so that you will get a chance to get a gift from us. Yes, a gift from us. Ano kaya yung gift na yun? But here's what you need to do. First, watch, of course, on youtube.com/TNC now, and then just give us a comment, insightful comment, or probably a comment that will really, get on your good graces with our producers so that you will be the one who will get picked. Because if you do watch and comment on YouTube, here's what's going to happen. You can win that gift that I just mentioned if you're lucky enough to be chosen. And would you like to find out what that gift is? The gift that we're giving away to that lucky viewer and commenter? I have a video you might be interested to watch and know what the prize is all about. Check it out. So yes, if you watch that video, that is exactly the gift that you will be receiving if you watch and give us a comment on youtube.com/TNC now. You will be having a very, very nice Unisol washable face mask. Of course, that face mask, just like what I mentioned, is courtesy of Unisol and of course the new channel. And if you happen to live within Metro Manila, here's about it. We will ship that gift to you free of charge. That is again if you're living within Metro Manila. So if you're living in well, might have a gift. Again, a Unisol washable face mask. So exciting, right? Again, watch us on YouTube. But if you've already commented on YouTube, you can just go to our Facebook Live and then you can just go along with us as we give you our show for tonight. What's in store tonight? Well, I consider this a very special night because we are going to launch the latest addition to the growing family of inspirational shows on the new channel. Yes, we have another new show. All right, let's get it on. So, what is the show all about? Well, I can spell it very quickly. Just three letters. The show is all about ART. 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 Yes, the new show I'm talking about is about art. So if you or your child loves art, this is an art alert. Art alert. Art alert. We have something interesting for you. We'll be introducing the host of that show in a bit. Just to keep the suspense coming. I will introduce her later, but for the show itself, it is all about can make our lives better. So are you interested now? Are our audience interested now? Please do watch us live because this will be a very special episode. Again, we are introducing a new show under first, before all of those things, before I introduce the guest, before I share with you what the show is about or what the show is, let us first take a look at the headlines from the Philippines' oldest running English paper, the Manila Times. Yes, we are go through some important headlines brought to you by the Manila Times. Headlines: COVID curve to flatten in September. That is according to Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana. COVID curve to flatten in September. Another headline: Court frees U.S. Marine Lance Corporal Joseph Scott Pemberton. So if you know the story behind it, you'll be familiar with him. But then, okay, just connected to that news of his release, the family of Jennifer Lawrence reversal of the Pemberton release order. So yet for our person in question, Mr. Pemberton. So we'll see what's going to happen after that. And then another headline: Project Arts pool testing rolls out in Makati City. Yes, let's keep our fingers crossed and let's pray that this testing will roll out just fine and as expected. So we hope for good results. Another headline: House panel OK's bill on Bulacan Airport Ecozone. Yes, so exciting news on the business side. House panel OK's bill on Bulacan Airport Ecozone. And here is what might interest you if you're a techie or if you are, an Apple user or probably an Android user. Here's what's up. Okay, as part of the headlines, Apple and Google will build virus tracing phones. Yes, Apple and Google will build virus tracing phones. So how about that? Ladies and gentlemen, those are the major headlines for September 3, 2020, brought to you by, of course, the Manila Times. So these headlines are presented to you by the Manila Times. For more news and information, please go to Manila Times or download their application at digitaledition.manilatimes.net. Again, digitaledition.manilatimes.net. So thank you, Manila Times, for those headlines. All right. So, message wala pa. Okay, so please, mag-ano na kayo, mag-join na kayo. Sayang ang shout out. But then again, this is really an exciting time for the TNC family, for everybody who's connected or who is now a member of the growing family of the new channel. Because again, just like what I've mentioned, we will be having a new show. Yes. And I am very happy that I will have the privilege of introducing our host of the new show. Okay. Again, that's coming in a bit, but first, let me tell you some things about our new host. Are you ready? Ready na ba kayo? Okay. She is, first and foremost, she is a beauty queen. Yes. A beauty queen, which, well, she is also a rescue level scuba diver. She is an ocean and marine wildlife protection and conservation advocate. She is a woman of the earth. Pangklase, a woman of the earth. She is a Greenpeace advocate and she is a theater graduate from Miriam College. And just like what I mentioned, first thing that I mentioned, she is one of the candidates for this year's Binibining Pilipinas. So, but before, I let her into the studio, let me just first share with you what this new show is all about, the show that she is hosting. Watch this. Yes, so that is our new show, the DANI Art Show, and here with us this evening on the big picture with Lloyd Luna, none other than Miss Dani Acuña. Yes, let's welcome Dani. Palakpakan natin. Hello,
Hello,
Dani.
everyone. Hello, Kuya Dennis. Good evening to all the viewers of the Big Picture.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. So, Danny, yeah, it's so very nice for you to join us. Of course, this episode is all about you and all about your show. So, I just want to see, sa mga viewers natin ngayon, you are getting your first look at our host of the newest show, Danny Art Show. So, Danny, eto, medyo simulan na natin yung kwentuhan natin. Let's start the ball rolling just by asking how you are right now and probably what have you been doing during the quarantine. Medyo 6 months na yata eh. So, how how was your life during those past few months?
Well, let's forget about the first 4 months of the pandemic kasi sobrang gulo nun for me. But this July, I went home to my family na here in QC, and I'm very happy to say that I'm very happy right now. I feel so at home with my family kasi for almost 2 years, I've been living alone in Green Hills. Nagpaka-independent ako. But right now, everybody's losing their jobs with the pandemic and all. So I decided to go home now with my family until everything is back to normal now. So I'm very happy I'm home now.
Well, just judging from the tone of your voice and how excited you are in saying that you're happy that you're back with family. You also mentioned that you tried a taste of independence. You tried to be independent for quite some time. So, what have you learned some lessons about being independent? What's the good thing about being independent, but at the same time, what are the challenges of living an independent life?
Well, the good thing about being independent is I get to manage my own money. I found out kung ano yung mga strengths ko as a person. Um, Actually, I'm a events model. So that's my income for the past 4 years ever since I graduated. So, yun, natutunan ko to how to manage my own money. And with the pandemic, yung ipon ko, my savings wasn't enough. Yun yung natutunan ko sa pandemic, that I should always have enough savings na para, kunwari, 6 months, 4 months, I can live on my own kahit wala akong trabaho. So, yun. Yun yung pinaka-importante kong natutunan this pandemic. I should have savings that could last me a year for emergency.
Wow, talagang just parang spoken right out of a financial wellness playbook. But then again, you had the experience, first-hand experience, because you had a career. Yeah, you just mentioned that you're also modeling. Of course, that's one thing that kept you not only floating, but at least making sure that you won't be that much affected financially. Okay, itong pandemic. But you answered it as though you have something else to show for us. And I noticed in your background there are some pictures, probably a pictures mo, no, that that really is very obvious. And I also mentioned this because you're a beauty queen, you're a finalist of the Binibining Pilipinas. Can you tell us something about your journey? Okay, about that experience of being one of the finalists of the pageant, and what are also the lessons that you've been learning as far as that journey to becoming a beauty queen is concerned?
Okay, so I'm actually a late bloomer in the pageant industry. I joined my first pageant in 2017, which was Miss Cuba Philippines. And then a year after that, 2019, last year, I joined Miss Philippines Earth. And unfortunately, I didn't bring home the crown. So that gave me a chance to jump into Binibining Pilipinas naman. So with the screening, it's very thorough. Dadaan ka talaga sa butas ng karayom with Binibining Pilipinas because of course, they're choosing the best of the best. My name was actually called second to the last as one of the top 40 in Binibining Pilipinas. So I was really scared na baka it wasn't meant for me, na baka hindi ako matawag. But thankfully, ang lakas ko sa taas, ang lakas ko kay Lord, ang lakas ko sa dad ko in heaven. So, I was called second to the last. And I almost cried on stage, pero pinigilan ko. So, sa lahat ng mga viewers, sa lahat ng may pangarap dyan sa buhay, don't be afraid to take the first step towards your dream. Just keep aiming on it. And, if it's really meant for you, God will give it to you. Yun lang. So, the whole journey towards the Binibining Pilipinas with yung mga natuloy na activities before the pandemic happened, I soaked it all in. Lahat ng memories, being friends with all the girls, yun. Sobrang enjoy nung time na yun before naputol ng pandemic. So, I miss the girls. Hi! Kung may nanonood dyan na co-candidates ko, I hope you guys, girls are doing well also.
Oo, importante yan. Shout out mo sila. Well, I don't know if one of your girls, just like what you mentioned, is Kriza, kasi talagang right off the bat na nag-start yung live stream natin, nandiyan na. So baka mamaya, she's one of your girls. Sabi nga niya, yes, Amon Dragon. So, tawa pa siya. So probably you know her.
Yes, she's my supporter from Cebu. Hi, Kriza!
Oh, ayong gabi. Okay, sa'yo, Kriza. So, yun, but you've really answered my initial questions like a true beauty queen, and I really like the fact that you also mentioned that what gave you inspiration is your father. Although quite unfortunate, if I heard it right, no, he passed on ba? Or something like that?
Yes, he passed away na last year. Last year, he passed away during my Miss Earth campaign.
Okay, but then parang he's still supporting you, especially now. It's really very inspiring, no, na tinawag ka second to the last, and it's really right out of a fairy tale story, no, fairy tale book, ika nga. But of course, the story hasn't ended yet. Just because medyo naudlot because of the pandemic, but the story will continue, and hopefully there will be a happy ending in the whole process or in the whole journey of becoming a beauty queen. So naka-warm up na si Dani. Maganda yung mga sagot niya para na siyang na Q&A sa mga finalists. Na-practice na natin. Kulang na lang yung mga famous na sinasabi ng beauty queen, world peace, and I thank you. but
Sige ba sample lang, I thank you.
Pwede. Well, you are going to get your chance because sabi ko nga, parang pina-warm up lang natin si Dani, of course, for the benefit of those who are now watching, and for those who will be watching, Dani Acuña will be our host for the newest show under the TNC roster, DANI Art Show. Kaya kita nyo naman, excited siya. Excited din kami sa TNC to have her and to have her show premiere soon. But before we ask more questions kay Dani, and before we get to know more about who she is, okay, I'd like for us to have a quick break. So please don't go anywhere. The Big Picture with Lloyd Luna will be right back.
Since I got my new place, I've enjoyed every single day here. Hotel-like amenities, attentive staff, resort-style living, all in a premium location. So life here is easy and convenient. That's why I invested in another unit. I can earn more, and they can enjoy the very same things I enjoy at home. What a life! So much more rewarding. So much more to life. SMDC.
We need beauty every day. We need power every day. But are you ready?
Ready? Ready.
Beauty is power.
And we are back with the big picture with Lloyd Luna. Of course, this is Dennis Calambo filling in for the man, Lloyd Luna. So I hope I'm doing a good job. You can comment on the comment box if the feeling is kind of different or kind of strange, but can't do anything about it. I'm here as the pilot of the show, at least for tonight. But then again, what a wonderful privilege and opportunity for me to host the very first show under TNC, and that is this show, The Big Picture with Lloyd Luna. But then, of course, after that groundbreaking launch of Lloyd's show, of course, again, The Big Picture, there have been so many other shows that have launched. And I want you to appreciate all of these shows right now on the board and allow me to describe each one. We have HR Hotline with Jesse Bustillo. It introduces us to the wonderful world of human resources management every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. We have iBusiness with Dr. Mike and Bert. It talks about inspiring business insights and how you can own a business. Live streaming from Tennessee and Texas in the USA. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and Wednesdays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Philippine Time. We have the fourth project by Bob Calapio. It is about life, business, and success stories, live streaming from Dubai, UAE at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. in Philippine time. We also have U-Turn with Carmine Ortega. It is all about discovering your life purpose and learning from others' turnaround stories. It streams Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. We also have The Home Buyer with Dante Salamat. And this is the show where you hear remarkable stories about building and owning a property. Streams Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Cool. Laugh and learn through the puppet stories with Juan Lu, Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. It just started the new season, so please do watch it. Watch that show. And we also have the TNC Marketplace, Magbenta, Bumili at Tumulong dahil bukas na ang aming TNC Marketplace kasama si Miss Nez at Miss Ange. It's an online night bazaar live streaming every Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. And we have the After Shift with Chino and Tricia. It is a show about choices and life after the work shift, airing Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. We have Usapang Beauty also with Joe Bilinsangan Moreno. It is about beauty beyond what your eyes can see. And it's every Thursday and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. As for TNC's newest shows on the block, we have two. We have YOLO. It's a show that teaches us that law can be fun and cool, live streaming every Monday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. And it is hosted by Attorney Carlo Ibanez, the rock star lawyer, and Attorney Sheila San Diego. We also have Family Business with Sir Nato Agbayani. It streams every Saturdays at 4 p.m. What else do we have? Of course, my most favorite show. It features two speakers, 20 minutes, thought-provoking messages, and I'm talking about The Talk, which streams live every Monday at 12 noon. Let's finish this in one sweep. We also have TNC original shows such as One Day, a 30-minute show which profiles unique and inspiring stories of real people. It alternates with TNC Town Hall, which is co-hosted by TNC founders Lloyd Luna and Apple Manansala. This platform is where we talk to you, our valued audience, on feedback about our shows on TNC. Other TNC shows occasionally stream, such as TNC PressCon, TNC Arena, and TN Cinema. And I think we are also in searching for bands. Okay, so abangan nyo yan. We are also looking for those who will lay claim to fame as the best band. This is TNC Project Band Beyond the Beat. So watch out for it. We are searching soon. And some upcoming shows include Win Within, Money and More, Rainbow Time, Learn Together, The Franchise, At Your Service, The Frontliner, and many, many more. So please do follow our page, TNC Now, over Facebook and YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, let us watch and comment on YouTube so that you can win our special gift, which is Unisol's washable mask. Very, very effective. So, but then again, tonight is all about the new show that we are going to premiere soon. It is DANI Art Show. So the world premiere of DANI Art Show will be, well, tomorrow. Yeah, on Friday. Okay, and it will be on 5:30. Yes, 5:30 p.m. Yes, it's the DANI Art Show with Dani Acuña. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we are all here to celebrate TNC's newest show, okay, the DANI Art Show with Dani Acuña. And of course, tonight we have the host herself. Yes, Dani Acuña with us tonight on the big picture with Lloyd Luna. So, kanina nag-warm up na kami. We were able to ask a few questions to Dani in terms of her experience, current experience, dealing with the quarantine, her independent life, and now that she's with her family, the lessons that she learned about living an independent life. And at the same time, she also shared with us her journey to becoming a finalist, one of the candidates of the Binibining Pilipinas. And yeah, she has shared so many wonderful stuff for us tonight. But then again, hindi pa po tapos ang ating interview with Dani. So she's still with us, don't worry. But then again, let me just Erwin, hello, Erwin. Yeah, the talk. Hindi nga eh. This is not the talk. Erwin Manansala. Well, it was, it will be on Monday, but for now, I'm enjoying my stint as the host of the Big Picture, filling in for Master Lloyd. Okay, but thank you for mentioning the show, the talk, because I'm also in awe of my hosting right now. So, Danny, where are you?
Hi,
Hey.
I'm still here.
Exciting, Danny. So now we get to, spend more time to get to know you more. Of course, this is a new show, but before I ask the tough questions, siguro one thing that I would like to ask is the process, in terms of, kasi kanina you were mentioning that you had a job, you were into modeling, and then you also have that experience with the Binibining Pilipinas. But then again, now this is all about an art show. So before we even get to the show itself, what was the process in terms of having to do all of those things, modeling and being a candidate for a beauty pageant, and then transitioning from art? I mean, is there a connection there, or can you tell us where the connection is?
Well, to tell you guys, I'm a theater graduate po from Miriam College, batch 2010-2014. So yun, may theater background talaga ako. And the reason why I chose arts as my advocacy for Binibining Pilipinas is because late last year, as we all know, a huge earthquake struck the Mindanao region, yung mga kababayan natin sa Mindanao. And I was one of the chosen few to be sent there by uh, NCCA. I was chosen to do a stress debriefing art caravan aside from giving relief. So doon ko na-meet yung mentor ko na si Kuya Ony Carcamo. He did a ventriloquism or puppetry show there to help ease the kids' trauma. So ayun, I asked Kuya Ony if it was easy to learn ventriloquism or puppetry kasi nakita ko kung how engaged not only the kids were, but also their parents. So I'm really planning na that my advocacy for Binibining Pilipinas is children empowerment through arts. So what better way to execute that advocacy through ventriloquism? So I think it was really destined for me na makilala ko si Kuya Oni dun sa trip na yon, sa art caravan na yun.
So may connect naman pala. Because
Yes,
just like
meron.
you have a background in theater, and along with that experience, people were drawn to you, or you were connected with people who helped you find that clarity in terms of, this is what I want to do as far as my
Yeah.
advocacy is concerned, and you chose art. And you were mentioning somebody, I've heard it twice. You are saying Sir Oni. I think we do have him on the show tonight, but siguro medyo mahihain pa. So maybe later on, baka naman mapagbigyan tayo. He will be appearing with us tonight. But that's really important, having people that understand your advocacy, and having those people surround you with only positive encouragement and motivation to continue on. So now I guess I get a sense of why you have turned to art as your advocacy, and at the same time trying to inspire, okay, people that through art lives can change, and lives can change for the better. So mamaya kwentuhan
Yes.
mo pa kami tungkol dyan. But first things first, okay? Kanina nag-warm up kasi tayo. We had a warm up. But then again, I want to engage you with a very quick game. Okay ba sa'yo, Dani?
Ooh.
Are you up for it?
Yes, let's do this.
Okay lang.
Game na ako.
Oo. Buti na lang you answered let's do this, kasi usually wala namang choice, no? Yung mga guests except to play the game. But kidding aside, so this is just a very simple game. This is what we call big or small. Okay, big or small. So, kita nyo naman, no? Just like what the video, okay, is showing us, big or small. So, Dani, okay, I hope you're ready. You just need to answer big or small. Okay?
Okay.
Okay ba yun? Ready ka
Kasama
na?
ba yung Orsa choices?
Itatanong ko yan kay Direk. Kasi pwede rin big and small. Buti na lang big or small. So you really need to choose only one. Okay, tingnan natin. Let's try a few items first. So, Dani, big or small? When it comes to coffee.
Big.
So yung mga 20 grande. No? We're talking about coffee. Yan, bakit ganun? Okay, so paki-note lang po. Milk tea.
Small.
Small. So mas ano siya, mas inclined
I'm a coffee
magkape.
drinker.
So yung milk tea, ordinary size lang. Okay, so pasensya sa mga may milk tea business, hindi siya ang target customer niyo. Sa coffee, pwede. How about a car?
Big.
Big. Oh, big car. So mga ilang seater ba to? How many seats are we talking about here, Dani?
Hindi, parang in terms of like Hammer, ganon. Yung mga pang macho cars. I'm into macho cars. Tsaka bahain sa Pilipinas, no? Para hindi ako kailangan ma-stuck dun sa gitna ng bahay.
Mga SUV, ganon. Mga SUV. Okay.
Yes,
Pwede,
4x4, ganon.
Tapos parang naka-set up to be comfortable.
Yes.
Okay. I get the visual there. Mukhang maganda. Maganda yung iniisip ko sa car na malaki. Okay, how about family?
Big.
Big family.
I grew up in a big family, so saya kami dito.
Okay. Mga ilang siblings kayo?
There are 4 of us. And then yung
4,
extended family ko, we're really big, so.
So, imagine ko na yung mga reunion, no? Medyo bigatin yung mga reunion. Marami.
Yes.
Tapos nalagdagan mo pa.
Yes.
Gusto mo ng big family. Okay, nice. Okay, exciting yan. Exciting. Kasi, well, I do have a big family. I also have lots of children. So, I can tell you right now, it's really a blessing to have a big family. So, I hope magkaroon ka rin ng big family. How about finances? We were talking about finances a while ago. You said it's important for you to have a buffer. Okay, but do you have a credit card, Dani?
Meron.
Meron. Okay, so ito
Yeah.
ngayon ang tanong. Credit limit, what do you prefer, big or small?
Small. Takot
So,
ako
alam mo.
magkautang sa bangko. Responsible ako.
Oo nga. Oo, totoo yun. I mean, sino ba namang gusto magkautang sa bangko? So, I tend to agree with that. You know, I think I heard it from my wife. Ayaw din niya ng malaking credit limit kasi tempting, no? So, good choice.
Diba?
Small credit limit. Okay, eto ba, out of this world to, Dani. Pero alam ko naman, medyo creative ka naman because yun nga, you're hosting an art show. Baka naman makarelate ka. Do you want a big or small planet?
That depends. Depende. Small na lang. Para ano, I'm a peaceful person. Gusto ko yung payapa lang. So, small tayo.
Planet lang, mga tipong Pluto, mga ganun.
Ganon.
Swak lang, swak lang. Medyo malapit sa Earth. Ganun. Para pag may bibisitahin ka sa Earth, madali lang. Dali lang dali lang pumunta. May spaceship ka lang. Okay, okay. How about bed? Yeah, importante yung rest, di ba, Dani? So, for a bed.
Bed, big.
Big bed. Okay, so ano ba pinakamalaki? Queen ba? Queen?
Queen yata.
Queen.
King.
Do you actually
King
have King? Okay. Do you actually have a big bed right now in your house or in the place
Yes.
where you've been staying?
Queen size yata tong bed ko dito eh. Medyo matangkad kasi akong tao, so kawawa naman kung matutulog ako sa anong kama. Baka na magpas yung mga paa ko.
Nga naman. Wait, you mentioned height. By the way, what's your height for the benefit of those who are watching?
I'm 5'7".
Ano bang height? Anong height?
5'7".
5'7". Matangkad nga for a woman. Medyo tall nga yun. I can relate. I have a sister who's also tall, and my wife is also tall. So I kind of get the idea of a 5'7" woman. Matangkad nga. Talagang pwedeng sumabak sa beauty pageant. And then this one is an accessory. Of course, I know that as a woman, you like accessories. But when it comes to wristwatch,
Small.
mga eyes.
Small.
Sabi nga nila eyes.
Yes.
Small?
Small lang
Small lang.
ako.
Do you have a particular brand that you really like for a small timepiece?
Watch?
Oo.
Simple lang ako. Fossil lang yung watch na ginagamit ko. It's
Yan, nakita.
parang very thin piece strap na watch. Gold strap na watch.
Okay. So talagang very, ano ba tawag doon? Minimalist? Ano lang, yung swak lang.
Yes, minimalist. Yes.
Hindi masyadong eye-catching.
Hindi. Kasi kahit beauty queen ako, low maintenance ako. To be honest.
Well, yun naman ang because I think for most people, 'di ba, pag inisip nga nila beauty queen, probably they associate it with parang big brands, parang yung lifestyle. But it's refreshing to know that for somebody like you, medyo you're really after only the simple things, the things that are just enough for you to appreciate and enjoy. Oh, galing So, ano sa tingin niyo mga live audience, pasado ba sa big or small game si Dani, ang host ng ating DANI Art Show? Mukha namang pasado. Of course, I'd like to do a shout out to Sir Nato Agbayani. He is watching. Sir Nato is the host of the family business. Yan. So kasama rin natin siya sa TNC family. So, wow. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on our big or small game. Dani, may mga na-reveal din doon, but it's good stuff naman. It's good to know that for Queen, she can level with most people. So hindi naman masyadong malayo ang space or ang agwat. So we can easily relate to someone like Dani. Okay, pero Dani, sorry, hindi pa tayo tapos actually. May mga
Okay lang. Wala akong gagawin.
Sa bagay, when you're hosting, then probably you will have your time to do what you want sa show mo. But since you're a guest of Lloyd's show, The Big Picture, sinabi niya sa akin na sasagot ka talaga sa mga tanong na pin-repair niya. So, ito naman, just answer very quickly some few questions before we go on a break. Okay, so ready ka na uli, Dani?
Sige, ready.
Okay, game. So, here's the question. If heaven is true, okay, sinong gusto mong isama sa langit kung aakyat ka now na?
Ako na lang, ayoko na magbitbit ng iba.
Solo ka lang.
Ayoko na magdamay, ako na lang.
Pwede ba yun? Tanungin ko muna si Lloyd kung pwede yung walang isasama. Kasi parang alam ko lahat ng sumagot may isinama eh.
Talaga?
May dinamay. Oo, may dinamay. Oo. So, I don't know
Sige
kung
nga po,
sino
pakitanong nga po kung pwedeng ako lang. Hindi naman sa selfish ako, pero ayoko lang magdamay. Akyat na nga ako eh.
Oh, sabi ni Apple, dapat daw meron. O, paano yun?
Meron?
Oh.
Pwede ko bang pwedeng bumaba na lang yung papa ko, tapos nandun niya ako, tapos sabay kami aakyat. Ganun.
I think that can be okay for Apple and Android. Baka naman pwede, di ba? Parang return trip.
Diba? Oo. Two-way yung ng papa ko. Tapos,
Oh. Tapos, pagbalik, solo ka na lang ulit.
Oo.
O, tapos doon na siya ulit, di ba? Parang, hello, okay, so till we meet again. Ganun ba yun? Parang
Na-miss
ganun.
kita.
Okay. So, I really do sense na you have a wonderful relationship with your dad. Kaya naman, even for this question, siya pa rin ang gusto mong kasama. No?
Papa's girl ako.
Okay, so yan narinig niya yan on the new channel. So, si Dani pala is really close to her dad. So, yeah, mukhang okay na, mukhang pasado na. Okay na nag-example sa si Lloyd. Okay na daw yun. Good answer. But then, meron pa. Ito naman, Dani, if you're a barber, sinong artista gusto mong gupitan?
Gusto ko si Tom Hanks. Idol ko siya.
Tom Hanks. Okay, Tom Hanks. Okay, pwede. Award winner.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Next, ito naman, kanina barber, ngayon gym instructor ka. Sinong politiko gusto mo i-train sa gym?
Pwede ba si Naiya ako. Si Bato, di ba dapat?
Si Bato. Okay, si Senator.
Yes.
Okay. Yung laki na ng katawan nun eh. Parang...
Hindi, lalo natin palabasin yung muscles dyan.
Okay. So, lalo mo pang Okay, sige. Okay. If you're an astronaut, sinong gusto mong isama sa outer space?
Local ba to o foreign?
Kahit sino?
Yung best friend ko na lang, si Maika. Kasama ko yung best friend ko. Yes.
So, Maika, handa ka na. Pabiyahe kayo sa outer space. Okay. Ito ngayon ang tanong. So, nasa outer space na kayo ni Maika. Kung isa lang ang pwedeng bumalik, iiwan doon.
Ako na lang. Mabait ako na lang. Balik na siya. Ako na lang may iwan doon.
Okay. So, happy ka naman doon. Pwede na. Okay.
Happy ako doon. Yes.
Sa bagay kanina naman, if you gusto mo small planet, pwede. Okay, so Maika, babalik ka daw after mo pumunta sa planet. Now, okay, this is probably the last question for this segment, and then we'll go on a break. If you have all the money in the world, which company are you going to buy?
Bibilin ko yung sinuportahan kong charity for my birthday, yung Child House. I'll give most of the money to them. Kasi yung mga batang nakatira doon, they're indigenous children who are fighting for their life. They're cancer patient kids. Mga taga-probinsya sila, they go here sa Manila para magpagamot, and then Child House takes care of them.
Okay.
So, sa kanila galing itong mga nakalagay sa background ko, they are handwritten birthday cards from them and their parents.
Okay. That's nice. So, tingin ko nga it's a worthy organization for you to purchase and to grow. So, yung pala ang heart ni Dani Acuña, really close to those who are, who need to experience a better life, a more wonderful life. So, pasado ka, Dani, sa big or small at sa mga Q&A, courtesy of course, The Big Picture with Lloyd Luna. And because of that, magpapahinga muna kami ni Dani sa mga tanungan na to. But we'll be back. Please do hang around. The Big Picture will be right back. And we're back in the big picture with Lloyd Luna, of course, Dennis Calamba here, filling in for Sir Lloyd. And of course, this episode tonight is all about the new show that TNC is premiering tomorrow at 5:30. It's the DANI Art Show. And of course, we have our special guest for tonight, Dani Acuña. She is the host of the DANI Art Show. So I'd like to welcome her back. But at this time, meron din akong tatawagin. Okay na, isa pa naming guest for tonight. Because as you might have noticed kanina when I was asking Dani, she was mentioning someone, and we thought that this will be the right time for us to also introduce him to the audience and also for you to get to know him better. So, Dani,
Hi.
hello, welcome back. So before I ask the final round of questions, of course you were mentioning somebody who really helped you reinforce this love for art and this love for theater, and I'm
Yeah.
very happy to to have him at this moment, and I'm talking about none other than Sir Ony Carcamo. Sir Ony, good evening.
Yeah, good
Welcome to the
evening, good evening. Abay, welcome Dennis. Danny.
yes,
Hi
Sir Ony,
there.
just give me the privilege of letting the people know that Sir Ony is really somebody who you would think no na very low profile, low key, but when I got his profile, grabe, gusto ko siyang i-guest sa sarili kong show. He is that loaded when it comes to having a career as a multidiscipline artist and as a Pinoy Renaissance man, and really true to that phrase, Pinoy Renaissance man. He's into ventriloquism, theater. He has performed as, like a front act for luminary celebrities. He knows how to play so many instruments. He has performed in the biggest theaters in the Philippines. Grabe, Sir Ony. And now, okay, we have this show called the DANI Art Show. Sir Ony, what value did you bring to the show, and to Dani as well?
Well, una-una, this is an art show. Yan yung pinaka-concept niyan. At ang gusto nga namin ni Danny, itong show na to, ay mag-inspire ng mga viewers, no, who are essentially, gusto namin mga bata talaga and their parents. No? Gusto namin ma-inspire yung mga bata na maging successful, no, sa kanilang buhay through arts. So yun yung pinaka big concept nitong aming show. So an art show para sa mga bata na ang objective ay ma-inspire sila na maging matagumpay sa buhay nila through arts.
Nice.
Nasagot ko ba? Okay.
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
see the similarity between you and Dani, that your heart really goes to the next generation, and you're really trying to prepare the next generation for them to accomplish something big in life. But then it is
Tama.
through art that you want them to
Yes.
really excel. So even me
Yes.
myself, I have children and they love doing artsy stuff. They probably will watch this show. But then again, I see the heart that both of you have towards children and towards the progression of art here in our country. So another question really is, of course, you could have done this yourself. You could have just pretty much, bought a webcam and did all of this stuff. Why did you choose to partner with TNC for this endeavor, for this show? What made TNC, worthy of a partner for your advocacy?
Well, una-una, alam mo naman ang uso ngayong platform talaga ay online, di ba? Online yan. And of course, TNC is one of the, sabi nating, isa sa mga leaders na pagdating sa mga online shows. So sabi namin ni Danny, ba, yung advocacy ay pwede nating dalhin talaga rito sa TNC. Kasi nga, since online ngayon ang magandang platform at ang mga kabataan, yung target market namin, ay laging nasa gadget, di ba? So sabi namin, swak na swak to at sakto tong TNC sa iniisip nating show. So yun.
Yun. So really, we are very thankful on behalf of the founders. In fact, one of our founders is here, si Apple. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm very sure that she will have some things also to say in terms of you partnering with TNC for the show. And just like what I mentioned, nandiyan na po ang ating one of the founders of the new channel, Apple Manansala, and she is here tonight to officially welcome you to the family. Of course, bago ko itanong yung killer question ko, I'd like for this for this moment, for Apple to really talk to you guys and just welcome you to the family.
Siyempre, naka-mute. So thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for always watching the new channel and always watching the big picture, even if Lloyd is absent today. Actually, he's just at the backstage. It's just that he has to do something very important and he couldn't be on the screen. So I'm just here tonight to officially welcome Mr. Ony Carcamo, of course, a Palanca-awardee, who will be behind the show of DANI Art Show. And of course, the new host, Dani Acuña. So Dani, our new baby on TNC, thank you for allowing us to be an avenue for you to push for your advocacy. It's a very, very nice advocacy because Dani actually teaches children through arts and of course because of her interest also in puppetry and also her experience in theater. So Dani, welcome to the TNC family. Dennis and I are here to welcome you. We are so excited to see you on the screen. And of course, Sir Ony, thank you very much. We know you're very busy. We know you're doing a lot of other things, but thank you for helping us also put this concept together. And I'm sure Dani will be followed by a lot of not just moms, but especially children. And their Ate Dani girl, their Ate Dani girls, I'm sure a lot of people are excited already to watch the Ate Dani girl. So thank you again, Sir Ony, for trusting Lloyd and I to partner with you in putting together this concept for the inspiration of the viewers that we are serving. So, ayun. Welcome, Dani. Welcome, Sir Ony. Thank you very much.
Salamat.
Yeah, thank you Apple for welcoming Sir Ony and Dani. So, bago tayo patuloy na magpaalam na, no, because we have to land the plane, invite our audience to watch this newest show under TNC. So, sino muna? Sir Ony?
Unahin na si Sir Ony.
Okay,
ako muna.
Sir Ony.
So, yung mga viewers natin ngayong gabi, no, huwag niyo kalilimutan manood ng DANI Art Show. Bukas na yan, bukas, 5:30. At ang guest namin bukas, abay, si Dani magsasabi mamaya. Pero panoorin niyo bukas yan, ha. Si Dani talaga frontline dito. Ako nasa likod lang ako. Okay. So, this is essentially Dani show. Ako nasa likod lang. Okay. So, manood kayo bukas, 5:30, mga bata. Okay. At mga parents. Okay. Dito kayo manood bukas. 5:30 yan, ha? DANI Art Show.
All right. Dani, your turn.
Thank you, Sir Ony.
Hello everyone. Ako ang inyong Ate Dani at sa ngalan ng art, kayo ay gusto kong ma-inspire artistically. So watch out for the DANI Art Show tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. at ang aming pinaka first guest, a very special guest kasi idol ko to simula bata ako. Pinapanood ko siya sa Sineskwela tuwing umaga. Miss Tintin Bersola Babao. Siya po ang first guest ng DANI Art Show tomorrow. So kids and parents, please do watch out. 5:30 p.m. Tune in to TNC. See the new you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dani Acuña. Of course, Sir Ony Carcamo, thank you for creating the show tonight. Of course, again, DANI Art Show po, bukas po, 5:30 on the new channel. Thank you for the warm welcome, Ma'am Apple. And of course, may nanalo ba sa YouTube? May nanalo ba? May nag-comment ba sa YouTube? Tingin ko naman may nanalo. So, papadala na lang namin yung mas sa inyo. But then again, this episode tonight has been very wonderful. Of course, this is for the children. The show is for children and for parents and for those who love art. So, we are expecting you to watch the DANI Art Show. So, dito po tayo sa Big Picture with Lloyd Luna. Yeah.
Dennis, before we end the big picture with now Dennis and Apple and Ony and Dani without the Lloyd Luna tonight, let me just cue this for everybody. we have been really waiting for a lot of things and really inspirational show for the for the viewers of TNC, and of course for the Filipinos, and for our talents in the Philippines to really shine. I am very pleased to present to you the new show at the TNC, and this is the DANI Art Show. Let's all watch the video.
Yes, thank you for
Thank
that
you. Ay,
video.
gate crasher. Ayun ang tunay na gate crasher.
Bago pumula sa akin yung show, ako po nandito para i-welcome si Dani sa Sir Ony.
Ikaw na mag-ending, Sir Lloyd.
Narinig ko kasi namawan
Thank
ako
you
ng
so
show.
much.
So, again, welcome
Sayang.
to the new channel. Bye-bye.
Salamat,
Sayang.
salamat. Yeah.
Thank you, Lloyd. Sabi ko na po sa inyo,
Okay.
nandiyan lang siya sa backstage. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Sir Ony. Thank you, Dani.
Yeah.
Good luck
Yeah,
tomorrow. We are gunning for you, Ate Dani. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Apple. Thank you, Lloyd, for that cameo appearance. So, as we land the plane, I'd like to thank Dani Acuña, of course, Sir Ony Carcamo. Again, we have a new show, the DANI Art Show, tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. But then again, okay, before we say goodbye, this is the big picture with Lloyd Luna. Okay, and this show is presented to you by Puzzle Box BPO Inc., also sponsored by SMDC, Unisol, Lure, Loran, Telepreneur, Ryway or Reway, Step Back, PALP, Pulp, and PAPS. So, for Lloyd Luna, this has been Dennis Calamba, your Mr. Delightful of Learning, signing off. Up next, YOLO on TNC. Stay on your stream, guys. Good night.